What's good, R&B squad? This is Autumn Ruth. I trust that this message meets you guys in good spirits. If you're new to this family, we don't believe that you're here by accident. Welcome. We're happy to have you, and Jesus is, of course, always happier. The word I have today comes from something that the Lord showed to me briefly in the spirit, and then He spoke on what I saw. And as per usual, as you listen to the details, you'll know whether or not this word is for you. Please eat the meat, spit out the bone, take what's for you, and leave the rest. Now, in the spirit, I saw this creature, and the creature cast a very big shadow. And because of the size of the creature's shadow, there was this person that it was hunting down that thought it was bigger than it actually was in reality. And the creature's intention by casting this big shadow was to create a sense of fear and worry in this individual whom it was hunting down. And there were other people around the person that this creature was hunting down. And the creature was some kind of animal of some sort. It referred to itself as a tiger, but no one could actually see the tiger. They could only see the shadow that it cast. And then there was this one woman who decided to investigate. So she took what appeared to be a magnifying glass and she decided to look at the shadow. And while she was looking through the magnifying glass, I was looking through it with her. And we both saw at the same time that this creature, who was supposed to be this big tiger that was intimidating people and scaring people, it was actually nothing more than a cat, and a very small cat at that. It looked like a kitten. And the lady who had looked through the magnifying glass, she said, "You guys don't need to be worried about this thing. You don't need to protect yourselves from this thing. It's just a cat. That's all it is. That's all it's been this entire time." And then I came away from what I saw in the spirit. So for someone, there is either a situation or an individual who is hovering over you and making you feel like you need to protect yourself, like they have the power or it has the power to create all of this trouble in your life. And for some of you, this is the enemy himself. He's casting this big shadow, or he's sending human agents to cast this big shadow, or he's creating smoke screens, a situation that's just a smoke screen to make you worry and to make you stress. The Lord is saying that is nothing but a kitten. It can't harm you. It cannot harm you. The big shadow that it's casting, that's all it is. It's all for show. So whatever you're going through right now, whatever the enemy is blowing up out of proportion and making you think that it's this big deal, and some of you are worrying about things that haven't even happened yet, but the enemy has your mind. He has you in a state of psychological distress, making you think that it's worse than it actually is. The Lord is saying that is nothing but a small matter. That thing, that individual whom the enemy is working through, that situation, it cannot harm you. So I hope that this message reaches the right ears. I love you guys. I will be back with another word as soon as the Lord releases me. Take care.